my study guide. Hand hygiene. Well, hello everybody. Thanks for having me over. I'm Nurse Melinda. What's your name? You can say your real name.
James Mason Wind.
Excellent. And what's your name?
I'm Dr. Bob.
Dr. Bob.
I want to be Dr. Bob too.
All right, Dr. Bob too. Wonderful. So you told me your first name was, or your whole name was James Mason Wind. What's your birthday?
January 19th.
Oh, what year?
2007.
2007. Okay, wonderful. Now, once again, I'm Nurse Melinda, and I'm here to do something called a general survey. It's like a little checkup. And there's no risk to it, so nothing bad will happen, but there are benefits. Like if I see something kind of interesting, we can talk about it, or I can let the doctor know. And we're speaking English, so we don't need a translator or anything like that. Now, I also took a look at your history, and I noticed that you had some eczema as a toddler and a little bit of bronchitis when you were a little bit younger. So I'm here just kind of for like a little checkup. Is there anything on your mind or anything that you're concerned about?
No?
Oh,
Okay, good. Have you had any recent illnesses?
I got sick.
You got sick. Tell me more about that.
I sneezed.
You sneezed. And how long were you sneezing for?
Was that a cold? I got a cold for 1 week maybe.
For 1 week. Was it over Christmas break?
Yes.
Yeah. But you feel better?
Yes.
Good, good, good. Now, any changes in your diet?
No.
No? How about in exercise? Any new exercise regimens?
I do PE now.
Oh, you do PE. Good. Do you like PE?
No, we do be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good, good,
I didn't
good.
do PE over the break.
Nice. So, how many glasses of water do you normally drink a day?
I don't count.
You don't count? Any estimate, maybe?
No.
No? How many of these McDonald's-sized things do you think you drink?
Once a week.
Okay, so soda maybe once a week, but like
Twice a week.
for water or liquids, maybe like 5 of those a day, maybe. Who knows?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, well we'll just keep an eye on it because we want to make sure that you're drinking enough. Now, when you pee, is it a good yellow color?
Yes.
You guess.
That's neat to know, lady.
Not too dark, not too light. Okay. We want to make sure that you're getting enough fluids and that you're releasing the fluids out normally. Now, I have a question. Do you think you're a healthy young man, Mason?
I don't think I'm a man yet. But I think I'm healthy.
You think you're healthy? What are some things that you do that you think are healthy?
I watch TV.
Really? And you think that makes you healthy?
Yep.
Really? How so?
No. My brain exercises.
Really? By watching TV?
Yep.
We'll talk later. For the purposes of this video, we'll keep on going. Now, are you allergic to latex? It's sometimes found in like balloons or
No.
gloves or anything. Okay, good. Now, Mason, you're 12 years old and you're kind of at the age where you could have your dad stay in the room during this time, or you could have him leave. Which do you prefer?
He can leave.
He can leave? What do you think, Jim?
If he's comfortable, I'll leave.
Yeah, are you comfortable, Mason?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you need Dad, you can always just holler and he'll be in the other room or something like that. Well,
Sounds good.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Jim.
Thank you.
I mean, Dr. Bob.
Dr. Bob.
I'll go play my dog.
Okay, there you go, Benji. All right, so I weighed you.
What are you doing?
So I weighed you and I measured how tall you were. You're 4'11" and about 100 pounds. And I documented and I also compared it to what you were last year. So you're growing just right on track, right on target. And I also compared you to other 12-year-old boys and you're right on track as well. So if you were like a little girl or a little boy or something, I might like have a doll and like show you what I'm gonna do, but you're not. So we don't need to do that. But I'll wash my hands again. Oh, you want some? Okay. And once again, I want to explain that this is something called a general survey. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look, I'm going to listen with a stethoscope and gently touch you. And then we'll see what happens. Is that all right with you, Mason?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I'm gonna be also looking out during this time if you have any pain, and I'm gonna also be checking out your what we call level of consciousness. So earlier you told me your name and you told me your birthday. Will you tell me what year it is right now?
It is 2019. Wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
It's 2020.
It's 2020. All right. And what city are you in right now?
Pacifica.
Pacifica. Okay, that sounds good to me. Now, your gender looks appropriate. Your race. What's your nationality?
I'm Asian.
You're Asian. Okay, I'll take that. I'm Asian too. All right, and you said you're 12, right?
Uh-huh.
And that looks appropriate, and you look very developmentally appropriate. Good. All right, let's move on. So I took your vital signs earlier as well. Your temperature was 37, blood pressure 120/80, your heart rate was 80, and your respirations were 20. And you said you had 0 out of 10 pain earlier. Do you have any pain now? No pain? Okay. And your oxygen saturation was a very nice 97%. So this next part, I'm going to be assessing your speech. And your speech seems to be clear, and we seem to be understanding each other. Thank you. I think it's empty, sir. So your speech seems really good. I haven't had to like rephrase anything. I feel like you've been understanding me, so that's really good. And you're alert and oriented ×3, and you've been able to do everything I've asked you to do. Now, actually, can you kind of sit up straight? Okay, because I'm looking at your position and posture, and I see that your shoulders are right over your hips, so that's really good. And would you do me a favor and walk to the window and walk back slowly? A little bit faster. Yeah. So as I'm watching, it looks like you're walking very symmetrically. It's very purposeful. Yes, it's very coordinated. And are you doing all that on purpose?
No.
No? Or yes?
Yes.
Okay, good. Can you do that on purpose for me one more time? Let me make sure.
Right.
Yeah, is that okay? Very purposeful, coordinated, developmentally appropriate, very goofy boy, but absolutely darling to work with. Absolutely, I've been visiting you for the last 12 years to give you your physicals. So I watch you grow up. How lovely. So symmetrical, purposeful. Oh, can you go like this? I don't see any tremors. Okay. And earlier you were coordinated and developmentally appropriate. All right. This next part is about grooming and hygiene. So I'm going to look at your hair and then look at your teeth a little bit quickly. You brushed your teeth. You didn't brush your teeth. All right. Well, never too late. Right after this exam, let's go brush your teeth. Okay. So we're actually, that's one thing we're interested in is odor, because you're heading into this age where sometimes the body the body changes a little bit, and sometimes boys can smell. So how do you decrease the chances of you smelling bad?
Brushing my teeth.
Good. And
Taking a shower.
taking a shower. Okay, good. So I'll be looking at your hair, your teeth, your nails, and believe it or not, your feet. All right. Oh, nice. We'll get to that. Thank you, Mason. So let me take a look at your hair. Okay, let's put that down for a second, Mr. Developmentally Appropriate. So I'm looking for things like ringworms and lice, thinning, any balding, any lesions that I should be aware of, lubrication. I'm looking at the condition, distribution, and the quantity of your hair. It looks really good. And let me see your nails again. Thank you. I'm looking at the shape and contour. Maybe I'll do a little press here. Let me see. Hey, Benji. And then may I see your other hand, please? Good, looking at contour and the shape. You might want to cut your nails later because you want to scratch yourself or scratch your dog or anyone like that. And then will you give me a quick little smile here? Alright, that's as close as I want to get to your teeth until you brush your teeth later. And go ahead and take off the other socks. Let's take a look at your feet. I'm supposed to check for odor. Woohoo! That lovely. Looks fine. Smells fine. Alright, this next section, we're going to look at your eyes, ears, nose, and mouth. Alright, so first let's look at your eyes. You get it's later.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to be looking at thank you, Mr. Ham. Looking at your eyes, and just look at Mama. Look at Miss Nurse Melinda. Good. The position is correct, and keep your head looking at me, and just follow my finger with your eyeballs. All right. So the eyes move along appropriately. The color is beautiful brown. There's nice white sclera. And can you go like this for me? Yeah. Yeah. So it's nice pink conjunctiva. And I don't see any exudate, nothing coming out of your eyes, no abnormal tearing, no redness, no swelling, so that's fantastic. And when you go see your optometrist, do you know what an optometrist is?
Yeah, Dr. Sue.
Dr. Sue, that's right. She looks at your eyes. That's right. So when you go to her, she'll show you a Snellen chart and an Allen chart to see how well you can see. Next, I'd like to shine a little light in your eye. Okay, and just look straight. Okay. So your pupils are equally round and reactive to light, which is exactly what we want. Good, thank you. So next part, let's look at your ears. Do you wear hearing aids or anything like that?
What did you say?
I said, do you wear hearing aids?
Not that I know of.
Not that you know of. Yep, I don't see it. And we've been communicating, so I'm not worried about your hearing. But if I were, I would send you to get consulted by a hearing expert. Next thing, let's look at your nose. I'm looking at the shape. It's equal, it's bilateral. Skin color is appropriate for ethnicity and looks like the same color as the rest of your nose. Face, it's aligned right in the middle, and I don't see any major deformity. Also, there's nothing coming out of your mouth, so I don't need to worry about any ooze or any bleeding or any mucus. All right, Mason, let's see if we can focus a little. All right? Let's see if we could do that for me. Good. Any questions so far?
Nope.
No? All right. And next, there are no tubes coming out of your nose, so I don't need to reinforce or do anything like that. The next part is I'm going to open this nice clean tongue blade. Yeah, lovely. And let's see if I can find my pen light. Here it is. Go ahead and open, please. Open. Good. Okay. So what I was looking for in there were, I was looking at all the different parts of your mouth, the oral mucosa, the teeth, the gums, the tonsils, the roof of your mouth, just the sides inside your mouth. And I was looking for things like caries. Caries is a fancy word for cavities. Isn't that cool? Looking for dehydration, deformity, any oddness inside there. I was looking for discoloration and any lesions and trauma. Good. The next section is skin. Do you feel itchy?
Oh, yeah.
You feel itchy here, huh? Oh yeah, it does look a little dry. Maybe we could put on some lotion later to help that out. Alright. Can I have your attention here? Thank you so much. So this next part, I'm going to be looking at your skin, like your face and your arms and maybe like your legs, and that's about it. So as I look, I'm going to be looking for any pruritus, any oozing, or any blood, any bleeding. I'm going to be looking out for moles, and I see you have a couple moles on your face right there, and any nodules, any bumps that I know. And I'm also going to be asking about sensation. Do you know what sensation means?
No.
Sensation is like things you feel. So I'm going to ask if you feel any pain, if you feel any itching, or if you feel any tenderness. And I'm also going to be looking for little red dots, petechiae. And I don't see any of those things there. Now, let me take a look at your body symmetrically.
Just that.
Oh no, you're okay. You just roll your sleeve up here. And then we'll roll here.
Down.
Go on, go on. There you go. So I'm going to be looking for the color and the symmetry. Can you kind of go like this? Thank you. On both sides, and then flip your arm. Thank you. Looking for symmetry on both sides. Looking for any patches or any variations in skin patterns. Oh yeah, I see that one. That's from when we went ice skating, right? When you went ice skating with your family?
Uh-huh.
Yes, not with Nurse Melinda.
She's just a nurse.
She's just a nurse. Okay, good. No, just one side. So, I'm also going to be looking at your face and looking at your eyes again, the conjunctivi, the sclera, and symmetry. Can you straighten out your, thank you, the symmetry on both sides of your face? It looks really good. The color looks good. And I know I checked your nail beds again, but let me take a look again. Yeah. I'm looking at your hands and fingers and all of that. And then I'm going to use my fingertips and feel, yes, and I'm going to feel your skin to see how tight or supple it is, if it's rough or smooth. Rough or smooth, thick or thin, tight or supple, and I'm going to be looking for any hardness or lesions, and I don't feel any of those. And you're not like diabetic, are you?
I think I am.
Okay, good. So no injections, but if there were, then we would consider talking about like rotating sites. All right, moving on. Oh, now I'm going to use my dorsum side, this side, and feel for temperature. Let's see, feel for temperature. Checking for evenness. Evenness on both sides, and they are, which is good. What else we got here? Ooh, this one you might think is fun. This is where we're going to check your skin turgor. Here, why don't you pinch here and look up. And see how the skin doesn't stay up? It goes right back in. And then, can you do it right here as well? Am I in the video? Here we go. In the sternal area.
Yay?
A little bit lower.
Yay?
Yeah, and look up. Good. So your skin is not tenting. That means you're hydrated. That's good. All right. So sometimes when people are laying around too much, they get something called pressure ulcers. And then you might look on the back side. But you know, for this purpose, we're just gonna look at the elbows. Does that sound good? Yeah, there's no redness or anything. May I see your elbow as well when you go kids? There you go. Good. All right, no pressure ulcers. And I was looking at your skin, no lesions at all. And you have no IVs, so I don't need to worry about that. All right. And your mood? What's your mood like?
Okay.
You feel okay?
I'm a little boy.
A little bored. Okay, well, we'll be done in a couple of minutes. Affect seems appropriate, and you do seem developmentally appropriate. I see no signs of child abuse. Is there anything except on yourself, right? But seriously, do you feel safe at home and at school?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, and if you felt uncomfortable about anyone or anything, would you feel comfortable telling your parents about that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's good to know. There's no physical or emotional distress noted in Mason. I'm going to compare your assessment to last year's, and we'll see how things go. Is there anything else you want to tell me, Mason?
Nope.
No? Okay. And then you said you had no pain earlier. Do you have any pain now?
I pinched myself.
You pinch yourself. Other than that? Alright. And then would you sit right back up here? So, my teacher said these 3 were bonus, so I'm gonna do it. Can't wait. There you go.
Thank you.
I'm gonna listen to your stomach, heart, and lungs for just a moment. Alright, why don't you sit right back? And then, ready? I'm gonna slide it back. Just see if we can make you really comfortable. Stomach, heart, and lungs. When in doubt, wash your hands. There you go. Alright. Is it okay if I lift your shirt a little bit? Thanks. Look cold, huh?
That's my brother.
And then go listen to your heart. And then go ahead and take a deep breath. In and out. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then would you, let's see, I'll sit you up. And then I'll listen to the back side of your lungs. Oh, you could just sit up. Thank you. And just lean forward a little bit. Thank you. Deep breath. Now, I'm just about done. I just need to document all this stuff, but do you have any questions, comments, or concerns?
No.
No? Well, thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
I finished. Only took 22 minutes and 47 seconds.